Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Sister Leveling Arise. That's right, you are looking, and my eyes are over here, guys, not down there, at one of the best, greatest things ever created. On top of that, we are looking at Jinah and where she belongs on the tier list. Now, before we do the tier list, I want to show you guys how much this girl is killing it and how much she's making win meta become a real thing. So you guys can see right over here on this image, we got ourselves 31 billion by our boy Leonard, followed up by 8.9, almost 9 billion by Jinah. That's right, we're getting a mage who is actually really good at damage dealing, but on top of that is one of the best buffers now in the game. So let's talk a little bit about Jinah. Before I do that though, I want to remind everybody, content creator is going on, guys. The program is up and running for this season. Click that support button. We're going to get you 2 fresh codes very soon and more to come. So guys, support your boy. You guys know I'm dropping constant videos to help you guys out, plus just entertaining the community and making sure that we're all one big happy family. Click that support button. Let's get ourselves up there close to 10k this season, and more codes for you guys to come. Now, let's talk about Jinah. Before I talk about Jinah, I do want to do a little bit more summons. Seeing her results and seeing what she's capable of doing, I'm going to go ahead and push a couple more summons in. We're going to try to get that coveted A10. We're currently sitting at A5, just so everyone is aware. I'm going to use as many of these essence stones as I can, rather than spending money and buying them. We've accumulated quite a bit. Now, if I ever need to buy more, of course I will. I can tell you right now, my summons were atrocious originally. So let's see, from it took me 510 to A5. Let's see what it's going to take me to get to A10. It's looking like it's going to be a repeat though at this point. Unless I get something. There we go. All right, can we get a double? All right, that's A6, guys. A6 right there. Let's see how many more summons I'm going to need to do this. Can we get another one real quick here? Because honestly, like, we have a chance to lose 50-50s. I haven't had a double SSR in so long. I don't even know how it feels like anymore. I also, in my defense though, have not really summoned very much recently. I mean, I don't really consider the collab units a summon session because it was 50-50, you get one or the other, and they were super easy to get to A10. So this right here is more of what I'm accustomed to. This game has not been friendly to me when it comes down to something. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, A7. Let's go. Let's push this a little further. All right, nope. Hey, you know what? As long as we don't go to pity and I can win 50-50s, this might not be that crazy. Let's find out. I need 3 more, guys. 3 more. No 50-50 losses. Not all the way to pity. And this actually won't be that bad. Let's find out. Oh my god, so many parks. I didn't even try to live. Never mind. That's a bad joke. I was going to say, oh no, we got Cha. Oh shit. Okay. That was unexpected, to be quite honest with you. I forgot that she's even on the list. So just weird seeing her just pop up outside of her own banner. Alright, hold on. Okay, so we're guaranteed one. There's a 50-50 loss right there. I don't think we went to pity there, which is kind of good, at least. We'll see if I have to go to pity this time. Hold up. I'll make sure I timestamp the tier list, guys, so you guys can see it. We're going to do a little bit of a full tier list revamp here, so you guys can get a general sense of everything that's happening. Here we go. Nope. Oh, we went straight to pity. Oh my goodness. Come on, can we just get a double, please? Triple, maybe? Like, oh, look at this. Westwind, oh my god. Alright, that's A8, guys. A8. Let's go to A10 right away. Can we just push this without making me go down to 0 essence stones? Come on, baby. Come on, we can do this. Nope. Just, I'm noticing I'm getting a lot of wind units. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's just just the theme of wind units popping up. Parks, Kims, more parks. The girl park. I don't see. I mean, Jinah, obviously. There we go. Here we go. Yes. Okay. One more, guys. One more time. Let's just end this, please. Put me out of my misery. Oh my god, a night killer. I actually need those. Please make it early. And don't lose a 50-50. I'm what, spent 70k so far? 70k gems? 80k gems maybe? Around that, right? We're kind of rolling here. Just one more, dude. Please, just one more. I'm telling you, just parks. No, I'm collecting parks, bro. And look, another one. What the? Wind units, and they're coming out as parks. There we go. Yes. Okay, good. I think that's it, guys. Hold on. That wasn't actually that bad. Let's go in here. Watch me need more. Where's she at? Pretty good. Whew. Done. Done and done. All right, guys. Coming back to you with a tier list right now. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gents, we're back. Here we go. Tier list time. Let's get into it. Let's get it going. And I think right now this is a good thing to do because we have quite a bit of things happening in the game recently that have been changed due to support skills, buffs, new characters, whatever the case may be, new modes, whatever it is. Nonetheless, we got new things we're going to cover here. This should actually say C list. So let's go over everything and get this going. First off, D ranks. Let's get those out of the way. We know where these guys are. Too many parks, not enough good stuff. Park's going to go there. Joe's going to go there. And I think that pretty much rounds out the worst characters in the game. Oh, sorry, I forgot Sung. He goes there as well, too. There you guys go. Complete, utter trash. And we don't need them. We don't want them. It's dirty. Kim's probably going to be better there because he actually died. I'm going to put Kim up here only because of his heavy break for BOT. We'll let him sit there. We'll let him live. We'll put her there. Actually, no, we're going to put him down here. Let's just be real. He's only there for one thing and one thing only. Joey's down here. Nam's over here. Let's put in Parks over here. Let's put Jinah there. Let's see. Who else we got? Kang here. Wong Dong Suk here. And there you go. I think that's a pretty fair setup for all your SRs. God, they're so lonely. You know what they need to do, guys? They need to set up an SR only mode and let us just use these damn SRs for other things besides what we've been doing is putting them on tier lists and just making fun of them. It's kind of getting sad, but it is what it is. Those are your SRs, guys. Okay, let's go into everything else that belongs in this list, starting all the way back to the beginning. So Choi, we're going to give him an A. I still used mostly for, defense burns, etc. Defense down burns, etc. He does have a pretty decent, ultimate. Still can't do crits. Makes him kind of useless. Let's put Wu over here under B. I'll put him right there. Maybe over here even. He's less useful than Anna, to be quite honest. But he does have that stun, so we'll put him ahead. So yeah, one of the worst breakers in the game still, unfortunately. He did have a buff. Gave him a little bit of limelight for a while, but he's gone down to being one of the worst. Lim. Yeah, Lim. Lim's going to go and see what the rest of these scrubs here. Robin Hood, Men in Tights, needs to get his shit together and just be better. Dong Su! Oh, good lord. All right, let's just be honest. Dongs is probably here. Maybe here. I think he's over here. Let's just give him that. Honestly, just utility purposes, he has none, right? There's just too many better units out there. So we're going to put over here as well, too. I think Anna's better than her right now, just in terms of the utility she gives with defense down. Although Saw does do some fairly decent damage, just still kind of sits down and, looks good, and that's about all she does. What else we got here, guys? I'll give Beck A. He does have defense shred. He's a fairly decent breaker. We'll put Emma in the A section as well too for BOT challenge purposes. She's pretty good at clearing stuff quickly. She has been buffed recently as well for some of her skills, so that's actually a good thing. I'll put Akari up in A as well too. I'll probably put her right here instead. I still think Choi's being used more often. Akari's a little bit better than Beck and Emma. Who else we got on this list that I want to put here? Let's see. Let me go through the list here, guys. Just looking. Yeah, the rest are definitely above. So we'll start off with the top here at S. Lee Bora, just a staple in... You know what? Actually, I'm going to put him here. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do this. I think that's fair. One of the best dark DPSs, not saying much, but because Charlotte's buff recently, she's a bit better. So yeah, Lee Bora definitely goes up here because of her debuffs that she provides pretty much in every mode. So definitely going to be used there. I'll put Charlotte here for damage purposes and Harper here because she's actually a pretty decent breaker. So the two sisters can go there and they'll probably sit there for quite some time. I don't know if they're going to move up or down ever again. What else? Alicia, we'll put in the A section as well. I'll put her probably right around here. Still decent for guild boss if you use her. Not bad for POD if you don't have a choice. But I feel like she's either here or here. So I'll put her in the A section for a bit. She has a little bit of utility now. She has kind of returned back to her not glory days, but enough to make a difference. Shuha, I'll put Shuha over here as well too as an S. She's actually pretty good. No, not Shuha, that's me and sorry, wrong one. Shuha. The biggest problem with Shuha is she did really well in Guild Boss recently, but that's only because of an iframe issue. So I don't know how she really is, and if she's actually going to be any good at all. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it turns out okay, and she is actually going to be better. But we got 3 more collab units coming, so we'll see how that all turns out, right? And I think that's Mirai. Yeah, I'll put Mirai's tough one. I don't want to put Miri too low, but I think she's probably top S now, just because of everyone else that's been introduced along the way. And I got to be fair, guys, because the way I'm comparing this is, where does she sit as a... You know what? No, I'll take it back. I'll put her in SS. She's still good enough of a damage dealer where she belongs in SS, so we'll keep her there. I'm going to put Min in A plus or S right here. He is universal. He is being outshined recently a lot more, and he does have his limitations, of course, but he's still a really, really good buffer, so don't take that away from him. Now, in the SS section, I'm going to go ahead and put Mei Lin. We're going to go ahead and put... who else? Well, actually, Hansi Mei is going to belong over here as well. I'll put her below Min. Right over here. I think she's still fairly decent, still pretty good, but now we got a new toy. New toy's taking over, so keep that in mind. All right, so let's go here. Yeah, I'm going to put Yusuyin above Mirai, maybe right beside Mirai. One of those two. Mei Lin is still one of the best buffers in the game, still the best water buffer. I'm going to put Jinah in here as well, too, actually. Put Jinah right in this section. Jinah probably belongs in S as well. Who else we got here? Cha. You know the crazy thing about Cha is that she's still one of the best OG units in the game and can still carry quite a bit, but she's just starting to get over, like, now that they buff Thomas more, he's just doing much better. I'm going to put Gun here as well too. He was one of the best breakers in the game, but again, they've just got better breakers now, so we're going to talk a little bit more about that as we go along. Let's talk more about some of the other SS units. So I think we've pretty much cleared out everyone that needs to be cleared out. So Isla also belongs up here. The crazy thing about Isla, she's not really that useful yet. She's, useful for overall buffing, but not for Dark Team, because Dark Team really sucks. But once they introduce a really good Dark DPS, I feel like Isla's stock is going to rise really, really high yet again, and she's going to probably be at the forefront of everyone's usage. But for now, because of the fact that she's actually a really good universal buffer, we're going to give her the SS treatment as well. Who else we got here? We got, we'll put Mayun over here. Yeah, I think she's probably better than Mirai at this point. I'd say Thomas is either equal to or just, or a little bit below, depending on the mode, compared to her. We're going to go with... This is going to be tough, guys. I'm trying to be strict here as much as I can, but it looks like right now, the way I'm looking at it, is who here on their team isn't necessarily required as a single unit. So let's start off with Essel. Still, I would consider the best breaker in the game when it comes down to overall buffing and debuffing. Not necessarily just breaking capabilities, but what she provides as a debuffer. Overall best breaker when it comes down to break bar damage and range. And then overall breaker when it comes down to DPS. So those three right there are tough to grade. And also the fact that he provides, a damage increase. She provides frost damage. She provides overall damage. I think Essel's still the best out of all three because of what she offers. And then from here, I'm going to start dropping a few people lower, guys. Kanae is going to drop a list. She used to be top tier. I think she's going to be over here now. I still think Cha is definitely like OP, but I don't think she's the best unit in the game anymore. Jinah is definitely up here now in regards to what she provides everything to the win team, plus what she provides overall to anyone on her team now in general. And then the Germans, just too damn good. Just too damn, I might even do this, just too damn good, guys. Right now, Leonard is pretty much MVP across the board for every piece of content that there is. So that's my tier list. I'm curious what you guys think about it. I've made some changes. I can see a couple of the Germans dropping down a few of the lists, down maybe to SS, the double S, right? This is getting ugly. But I don't know how much more they would drop. I feel like they're all exceptional units. And they're core pieces to their puzzles, which is their appropriate elements. And you can use every single one of these units independently of their element and still get the most out of them. Maybe I would say Soren might be the only one here that's more water dedicated, because he has a universal buff. She has a universal buff that also buffs fire, ironically enough. I mean, not ironically enough. She's a fire unit. But these three here are definitely top tier 3 units in the game at the moment. With Kanae losing a little bit of steam, unfortunately, just because I think once Jinah gets replaced, you're going to see Kanae's stock again rise up. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.